I'm not fixing to put on to be somebody I'm not. No fap is stupid. Semen retention is stupid. I'm not saying that the act of doing these things is stupid. I'm saying giving something a title like this is stupid. You become a prisoner of pornography. You become a prisoner of masturbation. You become a prisoner of lust. And then you start jumping on the bandwagon of nofap and semen retention and willingly make yourself a prisoner to that as well. And another thing about it is I'm making this video to open up your eyes, so hopefully you don't have to keep jumping on YouTube and watching people to give you advice. Because semen retention has also turned potential leaders into followers. Because you're constantly, at the beginning it's okay to get online and research these things that you're trying to practice. But then it gets to a point that if you're at like 90 days and you're still trying to research and watch other people's YouTube videos to give you advice, then that's when it's becoming a problem. I'm so sick and tired of getting on YouTube and I see the same crap over and over again, to the point that this crap has turned men into prisoners. When are you going to come to accept the fact that you got to have a reason and you got to have a purpose behind doing this? You can't just say, I'm going to go on semen retention and I'm going to go on nofap and I'm just going to fill up my life sack and do nothing else with it. So you're telling me that you're going to let your life sack fill up and you're just going to sit around and play video games and watch TV and not do anything at all, not work, not have a job? That's like going to a car dealer and buying a car. You bought the car, right? But you forgot that it requires a key to get it moving, to get it started, to get it to serve the purpose that it's supposed to serve, which is to drive you to where you need to go. See, many of you have the car, but you don't have the keys to put in the ignition for the car to serve its purpose. You can't just allow all that energy and arousal and lust to sit in the lower part of your bodies and just keep building up and keep building up. And this is why you end up whining, crying, complaining, being in shame, being in guilt because you relapsed. Which I don't like using that word because it's stupid. It sounds retarded as crap to me. And I don't give a crap what y'all think about it. We're not using drugs here. It's called you slipped up and made a mistake, and you have the opportunity to get up and try again, or you have the opportunity to just lay down there and keep doing what you did to begin with. I'm not being mean, because this is the same crap I used to do. You have to give this practice an outlet. You have to give this practice transmutation. You have to give this practice reason. You have to give this practice purpose. That's the entire breaker box to all the wiring in your body. Because if you don't do that and you don't apply these practices into transmutation, you're just going to constantly fail. You're going to constantly let semen retention and nofap control you, dictate you, and rule you. I want you to think about that feeling when you decided that you were going to get on the nofap or semen retention bandwagon, and the motivation you felt. And then I want you to think about, because it's going to happen, the way you felt when you decided to turn your back on this practice and start picking up old habits. I'm really trying to decide what to say right now. The semen retention community, this is to y'all. Y'all are pathetic, misleading, ungodly. You get on here and all you care about is women. You're using semen retention to enhance your lust. You're using semen retention to enhance your habits. You are using semen retention as a way to contradict your whole purpose of starting it. You are using semen retention to masquerade this bad habit into something that is projected to the world as something good. It's still lust. Oh my God, how is it still lust? How is it still lust? I'm going to give you a few seconds before I answer that. If you want to fast forward, go ahead. If you're using semen retention to get women, I'm waiting. You're still chasing women for sex because you care about your pheromones and attraction, which is connected to that. Get off of semen retention. Stop nofap now. Stop it. Cut it off. Quit. There's no reason for you to be doing this practice when it is not about lust. It is about conquering lust. It is about building your relationship with Jesus Christ. I don't give a crap who doesn't like me bringing up Jesus Christ, because he's my Lord and my Savior. I'm not perfect outside of this camera, because I can't control my impulses. I have been completely horrible to my wife after her dental surgery. I haven't been able to hold in my impulses and control my anger. See, I've conquered lust, but I have not conquered my anger. And I've been a horrible husband to my wife lately because of that. I'm not perfect. I threw down a tool set yesterday all because she said something to me I didn't like, and I threw it all over the floor like a child. Yeah. So we all have something to work on here. But I'm not going to take that anger and start a practice of conquering anger with something that causes me to be angry. That makes no sense for you to start a practice that was designed spiritually to conquer and defeat lust, just to feed your lustful desires in a more practical and enhanced way. If you're in it for the attraction, get out of it. Stop doing it. And just continue to be a lustful bastard. And I say bastard because you're not having your father in your life. Your father as in God. That's who your father is. Allergies are so bad today. But it's stupid. I can't even stand looking at these people. It got to a point to where I constantly got on YouTube and watching semen retention videos for advice, to the point that now, I'm not being mean, I respect these men, only certain men, that make these semen retention videos. They're not useless people, they're there for the people that are just starting this stuff. But it's just not for me anymore. I'll watch it a few seconds just to see how they live their lifestyle and everything on their semen retention journey. But then it gets to a point, I sit there and I'm watching and I'm like, I don't need this guy telling me what to do anymore. I don't need any kind of information from him. I don't need that. I don't need anything from this man on this screen. But, oh yeah, we're making this video. I had a porn addiction from the time, let's see, I was 11 years old. It all started with the American Pie movie. The Naked Mile, this, that, you know what I'm talking about. Mean Girls. Stuff like that. I'm not going to get too deep into details. But I struggled with it for years. And it's been over a year and almost 2 years now since my transformation. But everybody who is within the semen retention community is very immature, very childish, and very misleading. It's not about how many days you could let your balls fill up without letting them blow up. It's not about counting every single day and conquering every single day. It's about living and being alive and being in your raw, primal masculinity. It's not an act. It's not a facade. It's not masqueraded. It doesn't wear a mask. So my question, man, is when are you going to mature? When are you going to stop counting days? When are you going to stop giving yourself the time to even think about a relapse? You shouldn't be going to your mattress until you can't keep your eyes open anymore, to where you're going to get in that bed and you're just going to go right to sleep. Find something to tire yourself out, to transmute that energy, as in working out, cleaning, which after this video I'm fixing to do. Clean. I'm going to have some coffee. I'm going to work out tonight. I'm going to read my Bible. I'm going to stop snapping on my wife and throwing stuff down like a little kid and treating her like crap after she got dental surgery. Women don't watch me, men watch me. And yeah, I'm going to say this, let's stop being a jackass to women. You can't hate a woman that was not in those corn videos that you were watching. It's not their fault that these women in porn made you do this. Better yet, it's not even the girls in the porn's fault that you did this to yourself. It's your fault. You are the freaking source. This thing right here was not designed for sexual acts upon oneself. Let me give you a wake-up call. None of those girls on that video are the cause of you unloading and feeling good. I'm going to give you a second. While I dig my nose, because I got allergies, I'm still going to be myself. I'm digging my nose. I don't care. Y'all do it too. Y'all just don't do it around people. But I'm going to give y'all a second to think about that. This is what unloaded your balls. This is what unloaded your balls. And this is what unloaded your balls. 3 things. 1, 2, 3. Let me point out something else. That climax, that peak, I'm not going to say certain words because I know how YouTube is. That feels so good is your own sexual energy. They're not causing that good feeling in your body. They're causing it to be enhanced by your visualization and your brain being stimulated. They're just enhancing that feeling. But it's your own body that's bringing the climax, the peak, the good feelings. Is your own sexual energy. Think about that for a second. While I walk away and dig my nose again. Oh, my allergies. So, this ain't even about views because I got a whole different mindset now. I used to go on YouTube Studio and see how many views I was getting. It don't matter anymore. I'm just making the dang video and leaving the stage from now on. But I'm transmuting right now. This is transmutation. I have come to a superhuman level, a godly level. I've deleted God out of my life for the past I don't know how many months, and I'm slowly and gradually bringing him back into my life. It's not about looks. It's not about attraction. We're only temporarily in this body. Yeah, look, I don't got no teeth. Everybody's going to talk about how I don't got a tooth. Cool. I don't care. I'm still happy at the level I'm at right now. I pretty much don't have anything else to say besides you guys are very childish and you're making this like one of those old school YouTube challenges we used to do back in the day, like an ice bucket challenge or something, to see who's all going to do it and if you can do it. I really want everybody to think about what I said today. Really take it to heart. Until next time.